gems, good afternoon. So it's been a while since I haven't posted a video. We've been thinking a lot lately about what is going on in our world to date. This is such an insane time in all of our lives, with CV-19, etc. So we just want to check to know how you guys are doing. Comment down below and let us know how you're doing and where you're watching us from. Here in Guyana, it's recorded 45 cases and 6 deaths. We are taking all the necessary precaution by practicing social distancing, washing our hands, not touching our face. Do a lot of reading, guys, about CV-19. Remember, knowledge is power. And be safe. And let us all work together by staying indoors and only go outside when it's necessary. I know we all can get cabin fever, bored. Just make sure that you stock up on games, books, food supplies, vitamin C, sanitary products, water. Now, I'm not telling you to go crazy on the shopping. Just get what you need and leave stuff for others. Remember, sharing is caring. Now, some people might say, why do we need to stay indoors? Well, look at all those people who lost their lives. Hundreds of thousands. Let us take a moment of silence for those who passed away. Also, we want to give a big shout out to our doctors, nurses, and everyone who contributed their time and helping each other in this pandemic situation. Let us all pray that all this will be over soon. It is sad to see what is happening in our world today. So stay indoors, guys. Appreciate your family more. Play games, watch Netflix and chill. Cook a lovely meal. Sit, eat, have a beautiful conversation. Read together, pray together. These are all things you can do. These are things that me and my family are doing. So with that being said, I want to let you guys, my beautiful gems, know how much we love and appreciate you all. Also, we want to wish you a happy Easter. So now, I would like you to join me in my kitchen because I'm making cross buns, hot cross buns, Guyanese style. So join me and let's get baking. So these are my ingredients that I'll be using. Here I have a nutmeg, orange. I'll be using the zest of this orange because I don't have the dry orange peel, so I'll use this. Salt, yeast, cinnamon powder, egg, water, all-purpose flour, essence, milk, butter or margarine, sugar, and here I have raisins. You can use any fruit, any dry fruit you prefer. I have raisins, so I'll be using this. Alright guys, don't forget to wash your hands thoroughly. For 20 seconds because we'll be doing a lot of mixing with our hands.
You can sing a song while you're at it.
Hot cross buns, hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns.
Alright, here I have my raisins. What I like to do, I like to give them a rinse first. And then I'll soak these until I'm finished mixing my dough. Okay. So here I'm going to measure around 3 cups of flour. Well, this is a half cup I have here, so I have to double it. And here I have my 1 cup of milk. This is warm milk, right? Then I'm going to add my yeast to this. The reason why we need it warm is to activate the yeast. After a little while, you'll see it'll be kind of frothy at the top. So that is why we need it warm. I'm going to use the entire pack of yeast, and I'm going to give it a stir. Then I'll set this aside and let's work on the dough. Alright, I'm going to use this side here to grate the nutmeg in. Half a teaspoon. Careful not to grate your hand. Quarter cup sugar. Half a teaspoon cinnamon. And 2 tablespoons of butter. And remember to clean up as you go, guys, so trust me, it's gonna make life easier for you. A teaspoon of salt, my egg, 1 teaspoon essence, and the zest of the orange, like about a teaspoon. Then I'm going to mix all this together until everything is combined nicely. My yeast has been activated, so I'm gonna pour this into this dry mixture here. Alright guys, if it's a bit too sticky, you can add some dry flour to this. Now, you're probably wondering, why is she using butter again? Well, this is not butter. My Guyanese people would know. What we would do, we would save any container and we would add different stuff to it. Here, I have my dry flour. One thing with us Guyanese, we don't like to waste anything. Alright, so I'm going to add the dry flour. Okay, I'll set this on the side. Here I have my raisins. I'm going to take it out of the water. Then I'll add this to my dough. I'm going to knead it into my dough. And don't worry if the raisins, you know, they fall out while you knead it. Once you leave it to sit and the dough start to rise, everything is gonna stay intact. So So mine is still a little sticky. Alright, so I'll try to make it into a ball, and then I'll take a little bit of oil, like a half a teaspoon, not much, and I'll pat it on the top of the dough. Then I'll take a piece of plastic wrap to cover this. Oh. Along with a hand towel, and I'll set this aside for about an hour. All right, it's been about an hour now. Let's check. Ooh. So my dough has risen, and now I have a pan here, which I'm going to take some, just a little bit margarine, and coat the entire pan inside. In this way, when I put my cross buns, they don't stick to the pan. So here is our dough all nicely risen. So we're gonna puncture it, and we're going to make tiny balls. If it's a bit sticky, you can always use back a little bit flour. And make them into tiny balls. Here you go. So I finished rolling out the dough. I'm going to cover it again. You can use a damp cloth, or you can use the plastic wrap like I did. This is just to lock in the moisture so that it wouldn't create a hard crust at the top. So I'm going to cover this and leave it for another hour. Alright guys, in the meantime, my dough is rising. I'm going to use half of the orange. I'm going to use a little strainer just to take out the pulp and the seed. I don't have white sugar, I only have brown sugar, so I'm going to use 2 tablespoons water. And here I have cinnamon sticks, so I'm just going to add a little piece into that. Alright, so in my pan I'm going to add 2 tablespoons butter. Then I'll add in my spice just to let it infuse a little with the butter. Now I'm going to add in the orange juice mixture and let this come to a boil and evaporate until you get a sticky-like consistency. Alright guys, once you see it have this consistency here, your glaze is finished. I'm going to make a simple flour paste mixture to act as the cross on the buns. I'm going to add half cup of flour and 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to give this a good mix. Mine needs a little bit more water, so I'll add it. So I don't have a piping bag. Here I have a Ziploc bag. Now you can get a scissors or any sharp object, any sharp knife, and make your eggs. And when it finished baking, you can add your white icing sugar mix here into the cross. Or another way, you can leave back a piece of dough and just roll it out. The other way, you just snip the bag, make a tiny hole, and you create your eggs. Alright, so my eggs is not perfect. Hey, it's home cooking, so the main thing, it's flavorful. I'm gonna put this into my oven to bake for about 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown, and then I'll take it out. Our buns are double in size, but it's all golden brown, so it's finished. Alright guys, now this is done, and now it's time for me to add my orange glaze. Now with this orange juice glaze, you can guarantee that you're getting your vitamin C. Alright, so this is what it looks like on the inside. Still a bit hot here, so this is just awesome. Yummy goodness. And the texture inside is it's really fluffy and nice. Now you can eat this with anything you prefer. You can have it with a glass of milk, or you can cut the cross buns, add a piece of cheese to it, or you could eat it just like this with a hot cup of tea, which I'm about to do.
So I hope you guys enjoy that makeup brush challenge. It's my first time doing something like this. My family, they tagged me, let's do the makeup brush challenge. So me being home and, sometimes bored, I said yes. So comment down below and let me know how I did.
So my beautiful gems, I hope you enjoy my video and you'll give my recipe a try and enjoy it. Remember, everyone cooks differently. God bless you. Be safe. Remember to wash your hands with soap and water and wear your mask when you go out.